Welcome, you beautiful people. I'm going to get a strike on that right off the bat. But I wanted you to know where the idea for Rehab came from. It's the ultimate pool party. It is Sunday night. I hope you survived the weekend. It's time to check in on Rehab because you got to sober up, people. Tomorrow's Monday. You got to act like a citizen again. Oh, you're thinking to yourself, why? Why do I have to do it? Why do I have to be among other people? I'm sorry, folks. It's just the way it is. But that's okay because you're going to bring hope and joy to everybody's life, and we're going to start with you. So, we had a weekend, didn't we? Boy, Friday night started off. It went long. It was one of those things where it's like you have your friends over, it's like spend the night, and you don't want to go to bed. So anyway, that's what happened there. I hope that's okay with y'all, and I hope everybody can hear me okay too. It's for some reason last night, Grimm's Bar invited me onto the chat he hosted, and I got in over there at Discord. Gosh, I went completely blank. Discord. So he hosted his on Discord, and I guess he's got an OBS, and he does it to YouTube. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. That's cool. All right, the rabbit is here and says you can hear me. That's awesome. Hot little avatar there. Digging it. Digging it. So, how was your weekend? Is everybody okay? I think we survived. Let's see here. It's Rehab, so we need to... you can't go to bed anxious, right? So I'm going to save some good news till the end. And we'll get all the crap out at the beginning, and I'll be good to go. Let's see here. Well, I say crap out at the beginning. Before we do that, let's bring it up to speed. Friday night, the Friday Night Live was for Divinity. She had 14, she was 14 short of 1,000 subscribers. This is how it happened to her within a 2-week period. She has a 2-year-old YouTube, and in 2 weeks, she broke 1,000 subs and has something like, I forget, it's ridiculous, like 15,000 hours of watch time or something. I'm just like, how did you do that so fast? I mean, it's a complete miracle. It's unbelievable. But she was 14 short of 1,000. And that was our Friday night. That's why I went long and everything. And of course, we were having a good time. We didn't want to get off, right? So she was able to break 1,000. Volstorm was there, and he said, "I want 1,001." Hey, Diva, I wish I could keep that intro. I can already feel the strike. Copyright claim coming. It's, it's just hard rock. Well, I'll talk about that after doing the show thing, the Sunday deal. Y'all gotta remind me. I like it when I put in the banner what all we want to talk about, and I didn't do that, so you have to forgive me there. But I'm just looking at some of my previous banners here. Okay. So yeah, Divinity hit 1,000. It was really cool. Volstorm won 1,001 just to make sure. And she actually hit it, man. She hit it all. So thank you guys for coming in and pulling that out. That's 2 in the last week. Level Headed, our good buddy Levid. We got him over the 1,000 mark. When I say get him over, these people did all the work. They would have gotten to it eventually. But it was cool having them on live stream, watching that number, right? And getting that person to that magical 1,000. That's just cool, okay? You don't get to share that much. And I got to do it twice. And I'm so lucky because I did. it's awesome. Which I guess that's also a good chance for me to say, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I love this. I have the technology. Can you make it faster? What is it? Faster? I can't remember it. But anyway, the $1 Million Man. I've never seen the show, but I know the intro. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying was if you haven't subscribed, please do. This is a ongoing experiment over here. But hey, Divinity, how are you? She's actually here. We were just talking about you, about how it was really cool. Friday, got to see you break that 1,000 mark, and then she's just chugging along. I mean, she went from not hang on a second. Gosh, people just distract me like crazy. From not having a channel that was, I mean, it wasn't. It's hard to get to 1,000, y'all. I mean, heck, you saw me. I got to 500, and I did 12 hours just because I was like, man, this is so monumental. And this is just, it happened so quick for her. It's amazing. I think Levitt did it within 6 months, 5 months. I mean, all these people, these are successful people that I need to be hanging around, because I'm coming up. It'll be, I think, about 9 months now. So, but it took a while. I had a lot to learn. You know, when you start this thing, you think to yourself, oh, well, I like that, and I like that, and I like that. There's a lot of channels I used to watch that I don't see anymore because I don't have the time to. And I did a video today that really, let's see here. Hang on a second here. Got me. Was this video I did was, it's just a 1 minute video, right? And I did this today. It was actually, this goes back to Divinity. She talked about how long it takes her to do a video. And it was just, it's a ridiculous amount of time. And I wanted to try it out. I was watching one of her videos, and there's just one part out there that I got tickled with. So that's what I took out of it. And it's a clip on uncivil law. And I love the guy. I really do. I understand him. I mean, a lot of people don't. I understand I don't know. With the whole law tube and the legal bites, the whole drama that's been going on there. People kind of miss. Oh yeah, here we go. Volstorm says, I love getting people over 1,000. Cool Frog. Guys, we gotta get Cool Frog up. He's gotta name his channel. And I think, what is that, 100? He's coming along. He's dedicated, man. This dude's dedicated. That's the type of stuff that, that's gonna be someone who's gonna be there forever for you. So that's somebody we gotta get Cool Frog. Follow his stuff. Just type in Cool Frog, exactly like how you see it spelled, and do that into your YouTube search, and it pops up. But anyway, it was doing that one video. God, it took forever. It took over an hour, like an hour and a half for 1 minute. And I was like, how do people do this? So you guys have a newfound respect for me. And I'll tell you what, there would not be Rehab. It would not be a pool party here unless that's something that I like. You got that something that I need. Diva, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, expert?
Doing great. Listen, so I've been wanting to do the Sunday night. I've been thinking, like, for a while I thought I wanted to do Sunday night mysteries. And it just seems like that'd be doesn't it just seem like Sunday night would be a cool thing?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, it's hit me the past couple of weeks that after spending Friday night with you, I'm hungover come Sunday night.
I I didn't know I was so intoxicating.
You are very intoxicating. And so it has taken a while to get you out of my system. And so I just remembered Rehab. That is the pool party I want to go to. I want to pay the bucks. I want to pay big money. I want to have a bungalow and just spend the day. Vegas. Would that be not awesome?
With a cabana. And
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Cabana. I said a bungalow. It does. I don't know the difference,
it doesn't
but
matter.
it doesn't. You get it. You get
Yeah.
me. And wouldn't that be cool? We need to bring back shot girls. I think they destroyed those things during the
Yes.
Great
during-
Corona Wars.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, we need to bring back shot girls, and just keep bringing them there by the cabana. Would that not be awesome?
It would be awesome. That reminds
Like-
me of a Hep C joke, but I won't say it.
Hepatitis C.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I'm not very cool, so I didn't know if Hep C was like a rapper.
It could be now.
No, it did. It sounded like that. I like Pooh Shiesty. That's my rapper of choice. He's from Memphis, but he's in jail. He got convicted. He'll be in jail for the next couple of years.
Oops.
So yeah, no, we have a Pooh Shiesty shortage. Now try saying that one at Rehab. Hey, speaking of, there's a massive criminal mastermind here also. Check this out.
They're keeping babies alive and taking their organs.
Yeah. Let's just let it go. We'll move on to the next thing.
And they got animal human pigs.
That's true. Down the rabbit hole.
Oh my god. Listen to me! They want to fucking take their organs!
Okay.
Volstorm, welcome. Listen, you know what I did today? I mowed the yard and I was listening to, it was, I guess like 9 days ago now. It was Friday Night Tights, which is Nerdrotic's deal. And they had Alex Jones on there. And so I listened to Alex Jones while mowing the yard, and I thought about you the whole time.
Hello, my name is Volstorm. I have a YouTube problem.
That is awesome.
This is
Welcome to
Rehab,
Rehab,
right?
sir. Yes, welcome to Rehab.
And how dare you defame the name of Pooh Shiesty?
I'm not defaming the name. I like Pooh
Yeah, he's
Shiesty.
saying he likes Pooh
I did a
Shiesty.
video on Pooh Shiesty. He got done dirty.
Pooh always gets done dirty.
I know. I'll tell you who defamed Pooh Shiesty was Amber Heard.
She defamed Pooh. She defamed Pooh. She defamed the dog. She defamed herself. She defamed the very legal structure we have in place in the United States.
Yes.
You name it.
My dog stepped on a bee? That's like the weirdest thing to come out of that trial. You heard that she's suing again.
Oh, really? No surprise.
Is she suing Depp again?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh
good
God.
Lord.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go.
It's not going to do her any good. It's not going to do her any good.
No, in fact, it's going to make it worse.
Probably the only reason she's doing it is because she won the one count of his attorney making the statement. I mean, is she even suing for defamation at this point?
Let's see her. She's I can't find it now, but no, I forget what it was. But it was a news. It was on Clownfish, and they were talking about it, and I had that in the background. And Coondog found her Kong, and she brought it to me, and she expects everything to stop and for me to fill this thing. I see that, honey. Good girl.
Be fair, the Coonhound is a bigger star than you, so
That's true.
you got to pay the price.
I've seen the
Yeah.
views. She's got her own TikTok
Exactly.
channel.
Yeah.
I mean, she is throwing this thing. Honey, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait, okay? I'll get in a little bit. Oh my gosh. I screwed up. In a second, she's going to slap me. She does that now. That's her new thing. She takes her paw and she slaps it on the floor. She's figured out how to hit the wood just right so it goes pow. And if you haven't done something the way she wants you to, she'll do that. I'm like, what is happening here? This dog is evolving right before my eyes.
She's trying to show you who's bitch.
Hey, what is that? What is that? Come back here. Come back here. Ah, talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Come back here. Hey.
Hello,
So the real
Volstorm.
star. Hello, Diva. Apparently,
Hello.
the real star of YouTube has taken over the channel.
Who's that? The dog?
the coon hound.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I've never had. Now, who does that on YouTube, right?
I told
Who
you,
does-
she's showing you who the real star is.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
yeah.
showing me who's alpha in this place.
The real
Uh-huh.
diva.
She's the real diva.
She's the real diva.
She is. She said. You know, she says to me, I can't get enough of that. Do you
Hey,
ever listen to him, Jesse Lee Peterson?
No.
That guy's awesome. Oh, he's so hardcore. The guy is hardcore, man. He's like out of LA or something like that, and he is so hardcore. But anyway, yeah. So, oh wait, hang on. I just see this now.
Yeah.
I just passed a man on the parkway who was sitting on the curb with his flashlight. I can pick him up and bring him to rehab. No, that's okay.
No,
That's okay.
I
And it's
answered.
not me.
I answered.
Yes.
So we're all full up here.
Yep, that's right. Jimmy, what's up? I love Jimmy's drive-by comments. Yo! I need to get a quick clip of what is ID? Is ID Crisis on? Is that what he's saying? Snipe this?
What is this?
I
We'll
don't
be
know.
sniping.
It might.
He put
Why
up a
snipe
YouTube
him?
link, but
Oh, look at this. Cool Frogs jumped the pond is getting full.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like 11 over this weekend or something, like 10 or something.
Wasn't
The
his
other
goal
day I told him,
nice.
8 more from that number?
that's awesome.
I still like Frog Pond the best.
I have the
The
sound
frog pond?
effects for it.
What is it? Hold on, I'm lost on this. You guys must have been playing this before I got up. I was in
No.
therapy.
Well, yeah. That's supposed to be on Thursdays, but my backyard has a significant frog population.
That's
and they
true.
were busy. They were busy
That's-
last night and tonight too.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, while she was on with our boy Grimmy, we all got to hear the sounds of nature loud and clear, and we all thought it was Cool Frog.
If y'all want to hear the sounds of nature, I could go to the bathroom anytime. I'll just take this.
No, it's
with me.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, I've
Okay.
taken enough of your phone calls.
Okay.
No
Yes,
grumpy.
you have. You have.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Why is it so cold outside?
Is it cold?
It's like 70.
It feels good.
Well, it is right now. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's June.
yeah, but it's supposed to get up to like 97 this week.
Oh, finally! I thought all my efforts for global warming had been for naught.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm waiting for this is, when things start cooling down and it, starts getting, back to kind of how we remember as kids, they'll say, oh, that's because of global warming. It's a constant shifting climate.
No, it's not.
Just wait for it.
Did you say cooling down?
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's fake.
There's no scientific proof that the Earth has ever cooled.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And birds aren't real.
Well, people will they'll say that about like when I was a kid, it was cooler. And I have to remind people, yeah, when you were a kid, you weren't old and fat.
That's true.
I mean,
Exactly.
the people that tell me this, oh man, I'm like, this is like a 60-year-old woman, and she's pushing 450 pounds, and she's like, it used to never be this hot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you used to be able to see your knees too. I mean, what's going on here?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You want to hose her down, but to see if like a small child comes out of one of the folds.
Oh God. Oh, goodness.
Jimmy, it's rehab, man. You know, it's just we're sitting around, we're talking, we're passing around a cake, a little mini cake. Hey, what happened to those party balls? Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh, how could I forget that?
What are
Those
party
things were-
balls?
Oh, they're like 2.5 gallons or something.
That they were like half the size of a pony keg. You know, hell of a lot easier to carry.
Yeah, you had to buy the kicker was you had to buy a pump for it. So it was like, oh, cool, like you know however much a party ball costs, but you had to buy a tap. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And I think their demise was that everybody they bought the tap and then they threw the party ball away with the tap attached.
Or they would keep the tap and just not tell them. That way you didn't have to pay like a rental fee for a tap.
I don't know any of these things you're talking about. I obviously didn't do enough fun stuff.
This was a lifetime ago. Literally.
Do you see this?
What?
I learned tonight that you can make Vaseline balls, dip them in sugar, freeze them, and eat them, and it help you go poop.
Yes.
That's like
Yeah.
alien stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what coffee's for.
You can drink mineral oil too, and that'll help.
Do you know what Vaseline is made from?
Petroleum.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good for you.
So you're drinking fuel.
That's right.
Well, never look up what the active ingredient is in Miralax.
I don't even know what that is. This is a shitty conversation.
It is
Pretty much.
literally a shitty conversation. It's a chemical they use to preserve wood,
Oh, well.
but
you
they
know.
give it to people to drink to help them go to the
I
bathroom.
thought that was Cialis.
No.
That preserves wood. That preserves
Ba-dum-bum.
wood. Yes. I mean, I swear, dude. Oh man, I'm like, never mind. Anyway, so I'm so glad y'all are here. I was gonna have a format, and now I don't have to. This is good.
No, you feel free to pull out the format.
It was
Yeah.
dumb.
I'm just gonna wipe my feet all over it.
Yeah, it
Talking
was
points are good.
dumb. I was Cool Frog Plastic is in and used in so many things.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
I read that like it's like somebody is like, you know, the first time they've discovered plastic, right? But it's like it's true. It's a miracle.
White Rabbit said someone would
Party
forget to bring the
fail.
tap and party fell.
Yeah, you can tell she's on dictation because
Yes,
it's party
yes.
fell, FELL. But yet it is kind of it does fit. It's not foul. It's not fail. It's fell.
It's fell.
Fail.
Yeah,
Party
it-
fell.
Yeah.
Party fail.
Let me tell you what. You drink a party ball by yourself, you might fail.
Never drink beer alone in the dark.
Oh.
Benny,
Sorry, it's an inside joke.
back to Daytona.
Yeah.
Who was it that had never been to Daytona the other day? Was
Oh,
that
goodness.
Guava Ball or was that Sully?
I don't know.
Jules.
I can't believe for a second Sully's never been to Daytona.
Jules.
Sup, Jules?
Yeah, I think I gave. Never mind. I was gonna sound off
You
character.
gotta
Off character? I doubt that.
Yes.
oh my.
But dude, I think somebody hacked into Cool Frog's account, man. This guy's on fire. This is like has he been eating those, do you ever remember, I didn't remember as a kid. Jeez, that's like yesterday if I saw them. Those pixie sticks, those
Oh, yeah.
huge ones at the counter,
Yes.
the dinosaur erection size.
Yes, the
Those
diabetes makers.
Yes. Those things are so good. Anyway, that's what Cool Frog. He's like on fire, like he's eating a couple of those. Those things give you so much energy. I don't know why they're not being marketed that way.
As what? Diabetes starter kits?
No, like energy burst, energy
All that-
sticks.
They give you an energy burst, and then it's like 20 minutes later you're passed out.
Crash.
That sounds perfect to me.
It's
Ugh.
like cocaine without the long lasting effect.
I
Sounds
used to
miserable.
snort pixie sticks.
That-
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's how I got kicked out of Spanish class in high school. That's a true story.
I believe it.
Yeah, I graduated
no
high school
doubt.
with a deficiency in foreign language. I had to take a remedial class in college.
Hey, D is for diploma.
That's right. Those dummies. I like that Jules says right here, Vol Stormy.
Ball Stormy.
I like that.
Hey, whatever works.
Put a Y on it and it's fun.
I know it's so funny because I'm used to on Twitter everybody for a nickname would just call me Storm, and on here everybody calls me Vol, and it's kind of a weird concept to try to change around. But then I remember I'm not surrounded by Tennessee fans, so I'll take whatever I can get at this point.
You never
As
call
long
me
as they
by
call
my
you to
name.
dinner.
Yeah, that's right. It's call me to dinner.
That's right.
What is that? You never even called me by my name.
David Allen.
It was
Coe.
all that I could do.
You
Keep from crying.
How come that song, like people like even allow that song on the radio? Because like David Allen Coe did some very
Oh, if anybody ever got a hold of those hidden albums, there's
Yeah.
no way in hell he'd get any airplay. Because they
White
were
no.
bad.
The White Rabbit says
Jules.
it's guava.
I agree, Jules. The Y is much better.
Yes, it is more manly than.
Ball
true.
Stormy.
Oh gosh. Anyway, so what have y'all been up to since last week's chat? It's been like almost 23 hours.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Oh, look who entered the chat.
RJ is Sully drunk tonight or just drinking? I love it. I love it.
She's not. That might be why she doesn't answer anything anymore. She's like, God, you people. Like, she probably thinks I've turned people into thinking she's a drunk. I don't think she drinks.
No, I don't think she does either.
No,
I think
doubt
she gets
does.
tired. I get like that. Now, when I'm drinking, I admit that I'm drinking.
Yes, RJ's. Those are the ones.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, hey, Pixie Sticks and Toddlers and Tiaras. That's another classic television program.
White trash at its finest.
That's where Honey Boo Boo came from.
Yeah, I know. I rest my case.
Oh, I know. Whatever happened to Mama Boo Boo?
I
What
don't
was
know.
her name?
Lots of plastic surgery. I know that. But beyond
What was her name?
June, wasn't it
June.
June?
Mama June.
That's
Mama
it.
June.
Mama June.
Yeah, and she had a
Another brain cell just died.
why?
Because I knew that.
That's awesome. 2 days ago, this is so weird. Every time we say what happened to somebody, you look it up. It's like 2 days ago, 4 days ago. 4 days ago, Mama June causes Pumpkin and Josh marital strife.
Pumpkin.
Who are these people? I feel
Mama
like I need
June
to know.
preview. Pumpkin flips out over Mama June spending $50.
Huh. I'm pretty sure those
Interesting.
surgeries cost a
Mama June
lot
said that
more.
falling in love with a 24-year-old was the worst mistake she's made.
The worst?
I think that's funny. I don't think she. Oh, look, Jules hated that stupid show. Jules has too many brain cells.
Yeah.
No, you're listening to that show right now. I mean, this is the high class version of toddlers and tiaras. We have
High
brains like
class.
toddlers, and we're all wearing tiaras. So hang on here. I gotta click one of these here. Let's see. The worst mistake. I mean, don't you just want to know what Mama June's worst mistake is?
I am
Sure.
I mean, that does seem titillating.
Road to
Mama
redemption.
June's boyfriend gets engaged to another woman.
Oh,
Oh my!
oh.
She's still huge.
She's gained the
happened?
weight back. She had gotten small.
Mama June said, well, wasn't she doing like heroin or meth or both? You know, one of those good weight loss drugs.
Forget Fin.
Surgery.
Yeah, Fin. Whatever happened to Fin?
I think you can still get a version of it now.
Yeah, whatever happened to over-the-counter Dexatrim that they pushed during the 80s so much?
Yeah, man. We need to do a night, just do like YouTube, like into like old commercials, like.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
Those
like
are
that,
addictive.
yeah, like
They're
that,
addictive.
that guy that old pharmaceutical. Not like you don't want pharmaceutical. You want like over the counter type ads. Because what was that guy that's always happy? Bob. It is like erection medicine. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, yes. I do remember that. Bob always had a smile on his face.
That's right. Right. I knew a Bob. He died in a kitty litter box. That's sad.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
In the kitty litter box?
No, he fell into it.
Oh.
He went out there to clean it. So it was dirty litter. Yeah.
It generally is.
Tragic.
Yeah. I knew the guy he was on the phone with, too. Anyway, Honey Boo Boo and Mama June both found love during the June 10 episode. Wait, this is on? This is on like right now? This was on Friday? How did we not know this?
Mama June Road to Redemption? Why are we not reviewing this?
Yeah.
I have no idea. That's what we need to be doing on Sundays. But only one relationship survived the hour, and that was Alana. That's Honey Boo Boo for those that aren't initiated.
Yes.
Alana is the Honey Boo Boo. That's her Christian name. I wonder if she still puts mayonnaise on spaghetti. Remember that?
I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. We need to dissect June's drama from this week. Oh, they have to when who is this? MSN has a lot of Hollywood Life. When Hollywood Life has to dissect Mama June's day,
It's a lot to plow through.
it is a lot to plow through. As fans should know, June ditched Alana for her alleged new boyfriend after their trip to LA together. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know why I read that like I was spazzing out. I was becoming a computer voice. Did you hear that? I was like, June ditched Alana for her alleged.
I thought maybe you were having another conniption fit. I don't know.
Oh, I'm having those all the time. June told producers that she needed to help a friend who was in recovery. Hey, rehab!
Rehab. It
But
fit.
everyone suspected she was hiding a new romance. And they were right. Days after Alana returned home to her sister Pumpkin, an article emerged and it claimed that June had met a guy named Jordan. Have you ever known a guy named Jordan you could trust?
No, can't say I have.
No. One, sort of.
And she was giving him a lot of money for things. Ooh, oh my. The article even claimed that June bought Jordan a $50,000 car. That's a base Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's not
Yeah,
like...
it is.
Every redneck in Tennessee is driving around a base Tesla, and I'm sitting there going, gosh, man, like, I'm hoping I'm going to my next car's going to be a Honda Ruckus. That's all I might be able to afford. I think they're like $2,000. They probably went up since then. I'll never get one of those. That's rich man talk right there. I get on the bus. You ever been on the bus?
The bus.
The
Yeah.
scuttle bus?
Mass transit or what?
Yeah, mass transit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like, I never had been, and then
Well, and it's, I understand different people in different places. You have no choice but to ride mass transit. But here in the South, we don't do that.
No. It's the saying goes: a redneck's home may be his castle, but a man's house might be his castle, but a redneck is king in his Camaro.
Which is funny. It's Especially if I think back.
The article even claimed that June bought Jordan a $50,000 car. We read that.
Yep.
Pumpkin couldn't believe what they were reading. June also disappeared and didn't film for a number of weeks. But when she did resurface, she said she was going to travel around the country, helping one person affected by addiction in every state. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh.
Is that the premise behind this show?
Maybe, right? I mean, like, wouldn't you love to see her in, like, Alaska? I'm here to help. I'm Mama June, and I'm here to help you get over your addiction. Oh, jeez. It was a nice idea, but it also took her away from Jordan, which she didn't love. Oh, the tragedy. That guy dodged a bullet, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he got all the benefits.
Yeah,
he got her to pay for stuff, and then she took off on him. So sounds like he won.
What do you think he had to do for that $50,000 car?
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. I don't.
You think he went face first?
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Do you think he had a snorkel and a mask?
He wouldn't be able to breathe otherwise. He needed a respirator on a tank.
He needed to get like an old cosmonaut suit.
Oh.
What are those things?
He need what? No, he need one of those old school
scuba
Jacques
suits.
Jacques Cousteau developed helmets.
Yes. Have you seen The Boys season 3 yet?
Sadly.
Yes.
You did see season 3?
What do you mean? Sadly,
It's very
it's good so
graphic. Very graphic.
Yeah, that first episode, it's much more in tune with the comic book. So that first episode,
Yep.
did you not about die?
I was like, is this really happening? Yep, it just happened. Okay.
Yeah. Like I read about that. They had to build it. It was like 30 feet long.
Well,
But dude, like when he sneezed though.
I must have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I
Did
know
you
what
not
you're
die?
talking about. Oh.
Did you?
Oh.
I was like,
Oh.
it takes a lot to shock me.
Oh.
It shocked me. It was like, oh.
yes. And I was addicted at that point too. It was like the best show. I was like, this is so good. Why did I like that over so many other things? I have no idea.
Puppies, kittens.
Oh yeah, none of them are saved.
You're a fluffy white cloud.
I am. Yeah, right now that's where my head's going because that was so disgusting.
Oh, it was so
Graphic.
yeah. I mean, they really put the money into that program this year. Oh, I just started today.
What's
Punisher, episode 1.
You haven't watched it?
Oh, I have, but I'm going back to
okay.
it.
You're starting it over. Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? It's a lot. It's better than I gave it credit for the first time. And I loved it the first time. I'm like, this is a good show. Anyway. June later said that falling in love with Jordan was the worst mistake she ever made. It's just not yet clear if she regretted ditching her family for this new boy toy who left her for another woman so quickly after getting her to buy him expensive things. What's happened? Who do you move on to from Mama June?
Anybody?
Joe Exotic would be better.
That's not a difficult. Joe Exotic might be a step up.
Yeah,
It might be a step up, yeah.
he could at least sing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Entertainment.
gosh.
He can at least sing.
Oh my gosh. You know he got married in prison.
I thought he was already married.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got divorced and that guy shot himself.
Well, that was the first,
Yeah, it was the first one.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
The one he was married to when he went to jail was the dude with 3 teeth.
What did you think about and who wasn't gay? Remember that one?
Yeah, yeah.
That was weird.
He wasn't gay, but Joe turned him gay. Okay.
Yeah, drugs.
Okay.
What did you think about? You saw Joe Exotic, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, like when they're showing, they don't show the death, but you see the other guy's face.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, what did you think? Oh my gosh, I know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I think I had read somewhere like a while back about it. So like I knew, and Rabbit had no idea, and it was just like, holy cow! I was like I yelled. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. I yelled because I was just so shocked. And then like, that dude's just sitting there for a second, like,
What just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I think the guy wanted to do it.
I think they talked about that a little bit too in the show.
Yeah, I felt like it was just listening to him talk. I felt like it was leading up to it anyway. So when it, of course, they got into it, I wasn't that surprised.
Well, they edited it to make it.
Yeah, but you could still, can still see some of the looks on their faces, and I had a feeling it was headed that direction.
It was so shocking. That was just crazy. I mean, and like I said, I knew it was coming on because I knew that somebody had done that, but I was like, oh. I mean, I reacted with the guy who you saw on camera. You know what I mean? Like he jumped, I jumped, and I went like a little girl. That's how I scream when I'm scared. I scream like a little girl. Like sissy scream is me. Speaking of sissy stream, I need to go over here. Let's see.
Yeah, when we were talking about who would you move on from Mama June, Cool Frog says literally anybody.
That's what I was like. Lost a lot of wait, hold on here. Just a reminder, those of us who are driving can't read comments. I know. You're saying that I can't read them either because I'm reading this article.
Oh, then that should be Volstorm's job.
Yeah, you guys gotta tell me when I gotta go over here. Pixie sticks, love.
Well, part of it is involved in the discussion. Part of it, the chat sometimes gets a mind of its own. So I just let them do what they want to do. It's cool.
Boy, I think Jules, she hated the show but watched it. Who stole my tiara? Cool Frog stole it. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's saying hi.
Yes.
No, he's saying hi. He's saying hi. Right. I still think he stole it. Could you imagine Cool Frog?
Hey, Cool Frog's got it at the pond waiting on you.
Hey, listen. The frog prince has to have a crown.
Yeah,
That's
somebody's
true.
got to kiss him.
That's right.
You got to have a reason to.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The tiara.
Oh yeah, Metabolife.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was another one of those weight loss drugs.
I don't remember what was.
I still remember Dexatrin the most.
You just like the commercials.
I don't remember. Yeah, White Rabbit. Now she liked Mama June, so it's she lost a lot of weight. She got a man, got hooked on meth, and then her man went to jail.
Oh.
Oh my gosh!
And then gained all the weight back.
Well, yeah.
Is that the circle of life?
You can't have meth in jail, so you know.
ID Crisis is a little confused. Talk about Honey Boo Boo, ID. ID says cocaine will help you lose weight.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yes. Wait, no, I don't want to put you in timeout. I hit the wrong thing. Yes, it will. That's funny. You come in, you're like, what are you talking about? Weight loss? Honey Boo Boo, pumpkin. And what's this article you got thrown up here on the screen? Yeah, this is all about toddlers and tiaras. I don't know how that got brought up. I'm sure it was Honey Boo Boo or Mama June. We were wondering about her.
Yeah, Mama June.
Yeah.
So they have standards. You read on down.
Look, there's Mama June and Honey Boo Boo.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
So she did lose weight and then gain a bunch back. Huh.
Oh, there's more photos. Oh my! Look at this.
Oh, dear.
Is that the guy? Is this the guy?
Is it?
I bet it is.
Oh, he looks like an upstanding gentleman.
Yep, that's it.
Oh.
He's even got a mask on for her protection.
For his identity.
Yeah, for his identity. Oh! Wasn't expecting that one to come out. Not
Newly,
too hot. That was
newly
the show
married
she was
from
in.
Not too hot. Where's
That's Where's Richard Simmons in this picture?
behind her.
Yeah, he's always back there. Oh,
okay?
Oh, she's wearing a mask at a beach,
the beach.
picture.
Yeah.
Right at the shoreline, too. I love it.
oh, there's so many things I want to say. There's so many things that involve PETA.
Don't.
ID Crisis said looks like she has dropsy.
Oh, that looks more like it. Oh, that's awesome.
Is that
What
Tai
is-
Chi or yoga?
Yoga. Look at this guy behind her back here.
Yeah.
That squabble ball wears those pants. Oh, look at that. You can see the impression of this guy's tallywhacker.
I thought you'd see that.
You knew that.
As a man who seeks the small details.
Well, the first thing I do in a photo is I look
He
to
has
see
a
what's
thing for
behind
small
him.
details.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta listen to the Alex Jones on Nerdrotic, because he admits that he used to be a woman, and now he's a man, and he took he has the largest micro penis in America. It's at 2 millimeters, and he's on the medication, to give him that.
Is he Korean? The guy with the micro penis? Is he
Cool
Korean?
Frog says you should put up the last 4 minutes of the video he put up.
The last video he put up.
Where's the? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta get off. Hang on, let's see what the next Mama June is.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Transformation. Aren't we watching
Yeah.
a transformation here?
Oh yeah, we're watching Transformers something. Oh, the mask scares me every time.
I love people that exercise with a mask on.
It's very
Below their
smart.
nose too. That
So you get a full whiff of carbon dioxide.
yeah.
Ay.
Phew.
Oh, she's almost 16.
What?
Wait a second. Yeah, Honey Boo Boo's like 15 right now.
Yeah,
Look at
she-
these teeth though. Look at those. I haven't seen a mouth
Look
like
at that-
that.
look
That
at her
didn't say
whole head.
Wilbur.
Look at her whole head structure, though. It doesn't matter how much weight she loses.
No, she's got a head like a barbarian. She'd be Conan in the next movie. Oh, look at that! Look at that ear fold right there. How does that happen?
It's is that plastic surgery? Because you do get a scar there at the ear.
No, she needs a lot of scars. The more scars, the better. Look at this; her eyes scarred shut.
Oh dear.
God.
I mean, this is a. Oh yeah, deuces to you too, babe. We're out. Okay. Now, where did Cool Frog?
Yeah.
Where's his thing?
So the last one he put up, watch the last 4 minutes of it.
Where's it at, man?
Yeah, okay, let's see here. Sunday News. Glow Boys get arrested. I always have to take a deep breath because it's Grimm's ruined me. No, put it up. It won't do anything. You're not going to strike.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I
don't trust Grim.
2
don't
seconds
trust
into
Grim
it,
for
and all of a sudden I
nothing.
get like all this Chinese characters in my copyright claim. I'm like, I don't know what this says. It says no monetization for you, evidently. I'm like, well, I'm not monetized anyway, so.
No money for you.
Ha! Fooled them.
Your copyright claims don't work here.
No, they don't. Oh, wait a second. We're not doing South Park. I see this frog. Yeah, he's got the Randy Marsh. People that annoy you, South Park. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I know how to get a permaban on that one.
He said, I didn't get one.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Okay.
That's fine. You can go ahead all day long and not get one, but I don't want one. You do it all day long, man. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm not gonna tempt those waters, man. I'm
You're too close at this point.
oh, look at this.
Oh,
Oh, Mama June is technically blind. You know who else is technically blind?
Who?
The guy that went for a $50,000 car.
No, he wasn't blind. He was smart. He knew what he was doing.
Well,
he
he
knew
hol-
she had money.
yeah.
That was his grift.
There's a kids version of Dancing with the Stars. I didn't even know that existed.
Is it put on by Disney?
She had surgical weight loss. What's the tree line go straight up?
Yeah, the family tree.
Oh,
Fork.
thank you. Boy, you can tell.
Need for rehab tonight.
Hey, man. Hey, you know.
I'm just here to dry out, man.
Just
Yeah.
trying to dry out. It's hard.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, my gosh. So you guys got anything this week in particular? Do you know anything exciting?
You see, I intentionally try not to give real life details, so I'm trying to create something in my head. I'm trying to fabricate something.
No, I was just thinking like exciting. Like today was a big drop that like 10 senators are gonna back this gun thing.
Oh, see, I don't
Oh,
watch the news
yes.
either.
No,
I get my
that-
news from you.
I read that article this morning about how 10 Republican senators are siding with the Democrats so they can pass some gun legislation so they can try to make it look good for midterm.
It's only gun legislation that doesn't do anything, that doesn't ban guns. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, guys, this is cool. You're renaming stuff. All right.
Yeah, I love how they're
Oh, look at this one. Look at this. All right, Matthew McConaughey's a
Yeah.
wanker.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah, I've said it before and I'll
What'd he
say it
do?
again. I'm not taking gun advice from somebody that got arrested naked and high in his living room playing the bongos.
right?
I don't need gun advice from him.
Hang on 1 second here. I gotta do something real quick.
Okay.
Talk about your.
Uh-oh.
Man,
It's us
horse.
again. Ball storm.
It's me again, Margaret. Are you naked? Oh my gosh.
I've had to watch that video again and again because it's hilarious. It's so funny.
No, but it's so funny because as midterms are coming up, you're going to see more and more and more of this BS. It was like how they wanted to start the January 6th hearings at prime time on Thursday when they knew everybody be searching for something to watch.
Well, that's that whole fiasco. What little I saw of it, it was absolute drama. There was nothing concrete, factual. It was just a public display.
I'm sitting there watching it the whole time, listening to the senators up there speaking, which I think every single one of them's up for re-election, which is why they're involved in this committee. As they're talking, as they're bringing up these witnesses, blah, 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 I'm going hearsay, leading,
Asked and answered.
hearsay,
Objection.
asked and
Objection.
answered.
Asked and answered.
objection to my own question.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
annoying.
Cool Frog says McConaughey's a sellout.
He
And you know
never-
what?
Yeah.
I think he is because he was like, it was him and James Franco are like my two favorite actors. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. McConaughey, I think, has always been a sellout. And Franco
I love those Lincoln
got-
commercials.
Yeah, I love those Lincoln commercials too. It almost makes
Oh,
me
yeah.
want to buy one.
he comes
Yeah.
across as cool, but I mean, deep down, he's no different than any other Hollywood lib.
Well, he's just a placater.
Hey,
Yeah,
I want
man.
to, when you were talking about naked on the bongos and high,
Yeah.
like I wanted to imagine that's what Cool Frog does in the pond.
I think you're right. He has
It
like
just
one of those,
seems. Frog, do you have bongos? Because you need bongos.
like a lily pad that just floats in the pond, like one of those big, huge ones like you put on the lake.
This
Have you
is-
seen those?
Yes, those
huge
things are.
floats?
Those things are awesome. My problem is that I would put it out and not know it's a river. like Fort Loudon Lake. You're like, oh, it's a lake. And then it's like, wait, where am I? Oh, it's a river.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
the
imagining
locks.
a big lily pad and then Cool Frog sitting in the middle with the
Yes.
bongos. That would be
Yes.
awesome.
Hawaiian shirt.
No, he's naked, remember?
Oh, that's right. He's naked.
He's naked.
Speedo.
And he's, yeah.
He has the bongos to cover up his nakedness.
No, he's got his beard.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's very
because
true.
as the experts pointed out, he's got that.
10-inch beard.
Yeah.
That ZZ Top beard.
I imagine the Speedos though. Right? I kind of think like Red Foo right there. That's what I imagine. I imagine Red Foo in the front here.
Yes.
I imagine that's what cool with the white rimmed glasses.
I'm going to start looking at details if you keep playing that.
Oh yeah, well you can. Remember, for it to be on TV, they have to be wearing 2 pairs.
Do they really? They can't wear
Yeah.
just one. So the ones that have extra movement that are not confined by the second pair, that's impressive.
Yeah, or it's just, they threw a couple golf balls in there.
Why do you got you have to ruin the illusion?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I just
Yeah.
well, it's like Animal House when he's with that chick and she passes out and she falls down and the tissue comes out from her bra. It's like you don't want to be that. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be there with a handful of tissue.
No.
Take away the fantasy.
No, not at all. So, yeah, McConaughey though.
RJ, in response to your comment, I've heard McConaughey's from like 3 different damn parts of Texas. I'd heard Uvalde, I've heard Tyler, Texas, I've heard another place.
Wasn't it Midland too? Wasn't he?
Yeah, Midland. Nobody knows where the hell he's from.
We don't keep it together anymore. We don't keep in touch. So
He stopped texting you, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did. I'm really.
Is he from
sad.
Arlen?
I don't know where he's from.
Oh. Wow.
It's not from Lukenbach.
Lickenbach?
Lukenbach.
Look, the Waylon
Licking
Jennings
balls?
song.
Waylon Jennings.
Lukenbach, Texas.
Wouldn't that be awesome to have a stream where you just listen to Waylon Jennings songs?
Yes, it would.
Oh my God,
be
that'd
so
be incredible.
cool. Yeah, no, we're not allowed to have fun though.
Yeah.
Thank you, RIAA. You suck. How'd they get away with it? I don't know. He moved around.
Yeah, sure he did.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I saw like he went to Congress or something, right? And he took his wife with him. Did you hear about that? Where she like had on her lap the green Converse that's like some kid that was shot with was wearing, and she was bawling over them. Did y'all hear that?
Why?
That's pathetic.
So somebody got a picture of the kid wearing the green Converse.
Right.
And they're like faded green Converse. Hers were brand new. They got a picture of her, McConaughey's wife. She wore them that day. They were her shoes.
Oh,
That's the photo op. That's what the photo op said.
That's about right.
She put it on her
disgusting.
lap. Yeah. They're like
disgusting.
Jesse Jackson. They're just like rubbing that blood all over themselves.
Yes.
know?
Yes.
Yes. It's
Dr. King got shot. He ran over and rubbed blood all over himself. Yep.
thank you, Jules. Thank you.
Propane and propane accessories.
That's why I said McConaughey. Isn't he from Arlen?
Yeah, I know. I caught on when you said it.
I didn't because I'm out of the loop. I'm
Ooh.
not that in touch.
Oh my gosh. That's fine. Take care of your child. Don't tell it bye.
Far be it from us to tell you to abandon your child to be with your YouTube family.
Divinity is wearing Wayfarers, and she's on a mission from God.
Yes.
That is awesome.
That the bad part is I kind of get the insinuation from her comment that she's trying to get her kid off of the damn phone.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Kiddo. You got to. You got to let that go. It's funny.
RJ
I
has
know,
the plan.
I know that. Oh, Jules. That's funny. No, it's not bad moms. It's because I can look at it in the reverse way, and I'd be doing the same thing. Oh gosh, I don't even want to talk about it anyway.
No, you demonstrated that you were a good puppy dad by
Chasing down the coonhound that had a plastic bag.
yeah.
Divinity got off the phone. Look at that. Oh hell yeah! As soon as I complained, she had to go. Yay!
Oh my gosh, Divinity.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Bad moms.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I haven't seen Bad Moms.
I haven't either. Hey, you know another movie I
Don't
wanted
think
to
I have
see?
either.
I
I've
wanted
seen
to
Bad
see.
Teacher.
I've not seen that.
That's pretty good.
I wanted to see the one. What was it with the kids? It was like a ripoff of Superbad.
I don't know. I don't know. You know what I've wanted to see that I've been waiting to go see, but evidently Mother Goose has screwed that up? Top Gun.
I wanted to see it too.
We'll
I love
have
it.
to go with that.
RJ has insight. Look at this.
Always use a pet as an excuse. Yeah.
I think RJ might be G. Gordon Liddy.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many parallels. I mean, who gets 100 subscribers from just like hanging out on YouTube and not putting any content up? G. Gordon Liddy would.
Yeah.
Gordon Liddy would.
Yeah,
Well, I
think-
haven't subscribed to RJ. I need to go.
Oh
subscribe.
yeah. Everybody's got to subscribe to him. He's got. I'm like, how did you? I looked
didn't
at him
even
like,
know.
how'd you get 100 subs?
Didn't know there was a page.
Yeah, it popped up. I've got what's that thing I've got? It's vidIQ. It's a extension, and like it puts up like on your comments, like if a person shows their subs, it has up there like where they have. Saw RJ. I was like, 100 subs. Like that's gotta be the most impressive commenter in YouTube history, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's no videos.
No,
I got no content, but plenty of comments. Huh.
it's awesome.
That is awesome.
Dude, that's all. No, what's awesome is the fact that he saw G. Gordon Liddy debate Timothy Leary
Yeah, that's
at
awesome.
Alumni Gym.
Ooh, now
That's
you're
awesome.
talking. Now you're talking. Let's talk about some Timothy Leary. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Wait.
Did
Go
I get
ahead.
Timothy Leary? Yeah.
No. Then we'll start talking about mushrooms and psychedelics and tuning in and dropping out and all that counterculture from the 60s. Nobody wants to talk about that anymore. It's not trendy.
What are you doing?
See, I've already lost you.
I'm looking at Timothy Leary. How would I know him?
He looked like, as he got older, he looked like a crazy Irishman with white hair.
Boy, that narrows it down.
Is he a
To half of
psychologist?
Boston and New York.
He was. He was actually a Harvard trained.
Yeah, that's what I
psychologist.
found.
Yeah.
That's what I found. Oh yeah, G. Gordon Liddy would have a good time with that.
Yeah. G. Gordon was very much. I like G. Gordon too. So,
How do you not like him?
right.
I think he faked his own death though.
I used to think he was kind of sexy. So,
That
See, di-
mustache.
See,
Yep.
Diva, No Name Tennessee is on the same page with you.
well, thank goodness somebody knows. Let me look at the comments here. Shrooms, man. Yeah.
There's. He's in some videos, but he doesn't provide links.
I'm just here.
Oh my gosh. You can't. I mean, like 3 comments later, he's talking about naked lunch, and it has a whole different meaning now.
All right. Well, now I'm back to Cool Frog and his lily pad. Naked with the bongos.
You think?
Those
See-
ain't by any
See,
sausages.
I like to picture my cool frog also with a ukulele,
Yeah.
strumming on the lily pad.
What was the deal with Tiny Tim? Was that what that guy's name was? Tiptoe Through the Tulips?
Yeah.
What was
Yeah,
that all about?
Well, that's when he was dropping a lot of
Oh,
acid.
Tiny Tim?
Is
Yeah.
that the same one? Oh no, wait,
That's a different
wrong.
person.
Sorry.
Completely different.
Who?
That's a serial killer, wasn't it?
Tiptoe Through Tulips?
No.
Dang.
Tiny Tim was an entertainer.
Oh,
He had like a little ukulele he played.
He also had a crutch in A Christmas Story.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Yeah,
Okay,
what was up with that?
Tim's
Yeah,
all
that
messed up.
he just had this weird voice.
Well, like, he only had one song, too, right?
Right.
I mean, let's face it. If you were going to be a one-hit wonder, I think, what's that guy's name? Tom Cochran. He did Life is a Highway.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
everybody else butchered it.
Yeah, I know it. He's like, butcher away, baby, butcher away.
As long as I get my royalties, I don't
Yeah,
care.
he's like, that's another extension of my Malibu home.
It's like how what was it? The Beatles talk about writing songs. It was like, today I'm gonna write a car. They didn't care about the content. They really weren't the end of the music. They were just trying to be famous.
Who was? What now?
The Beatles. You ever heard about that? They said there was only 2 songs really that they got into. The rest of them they were just writing to write, to
Yeah.
make money. That's it.
What were their 2 songs?
Oh, what was
Who Could Chew, I Am the Walrus?
No, that definitely wasn't one of them. I'm trying. It was 2 songs that you wouldn't even think of. And of course, I can't remember them now.
You mean that the Beatles didn't live their lives as transcendental beings that were here to provide peace and harmony to all the world? Or
Yeah, they were trying to make money like every musician.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a Elvis and Rolling Stones guy.
Yeah.
So.
I'm an Elvis
I
guy,
didn't like
Jules.
the Beatles either.
I mean, you gotta be Elvis. The guy's just cool. Hey, that movie's coming out.
Oh yes.
It actually looks good. I saw there's a video for it, and it's supposed to be like, I don't know. It's weird. The comments made me run away. But, golly, how does he remember this stuff? I need to start huffing paint.
Right?
He
Yeah.
microdoses.
You guys, listen. So last night over on Grimm's channel, ID Crisis on there. He used to live in Key West, where he painted women's breasts, and I thought it was the most amazing thing I ever heard in my life. And he just kept saying how awful it was, and I was like, God, this sounds like I'm listening to Hugh Hefner. It's like, so what's it like being Hugh Hefner? It's really not all it's cracked up to be. It's quite exhausting, to tell you the truth. I'm like, what are you talking? Exhausting? Exhaust me then. Wouldn't you like to see a bad day for Hefner? It's like, man, I got Cleveland Steamer earlier.
I'd have the wait staff go clean up a couple Cleveland Steamers. Imagine what his cleaning bill was like in the grotto.
Oh, yeah, that pool, man, it had so much chlorine in it, it'd burn your eyes. You went in, it didn't matter
And
what
everything else.
It didn't matter what color a bathing suit you had when you went in. When it came out, it was white.
It was whitey white.
Dude, their skin was canvas.
Yeah.
That's it, RJ. Yeah.
RJ, boobs.
Yeah. Boobs. That's what he did.
Oh.
That's what?
Yeah. Well, ID Crisis explained himself.
Look at him. Look at this. Look at how he tries to act all coy. I mean, he's like all like, it was body painting.
Honey, it was just body painting.
It wasn't
body
sex.
paint.
It's the coolest story I've ever heard in my life, honestly. And I joke about a lot of stuff. That really is cool. You know what I've always wanted to be? When Sports Illustrated, this was when I was in high school. You know, like Sports Illustrated a couple years ago used to have women in their swimsuit edition. Have you ever seen one of those?
Yeah.
Okay, well, like, so it's swimsuit edition, right? There's always by
Right.
the beach. You know,
Right.
there's lots. There's
Right.
trees, coconuts, water,
Yes. Yes.
sand. I wanted to be the sand guy. You know, there's a
Wait.
guy that applies sand. And I'm just like, yeah, I really did. I looked into it. Actually, my guidance counselor asked, what do you want to be? And I said, I want to be the sand guy. And it looked at me like all strange. I was like, Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. The guy that applies the sand to the models before the pictures are taken. I was like, that he may wash off the sand afterwards too. I don't know. It's a fascinating field. And what was it? I almost had the guy's name, my guidance counselor. Everybody else had to have like regular visits with the guidance counselor. I think I had like one or two, and that was it. Like then
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
traumatized.
Yeah, he was like, "Don't come back." But yeah, he was just so amazed that like I thought that was a promising career field. I'm like, what's not good about it? I don't understand what's bad.
Bad part was this was actually college when he did this.
Well, it's never stopped. I still like to be a sand guy, right? Uh-oh, Diva, do you tan?
Do I tan? Like,
Yes.
artificially or for real?
I don't know. Jules
I
just
think
wants to
she
know if you
means
tan.
for real. Like,
No, I cannot tan. I can freckle.
I can freckle. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have you ever done the spray tan?
Yes.
The few times I've done a spray tan, my hands always get victimized.
Yeah, I think I didn't like it because it looked like I was dipped in a thing of cocoa,
Uh-huh.
and it was an orange cocoa. It didn't look good.
You got the wrong color combination.
I must have
Did you do a machine or did you have a
machine.
okay,
a machine.
Is it the one where you go in and it goes up and down?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that thing took my breath away.
It's
Take your
cold.
breath away. Yes, it is.
When it gets those little nether bits, it's cold.
oh,
Yeah.
RJ, you didn't know that?
Didn't know what.
That you fake tanned.
Well, it's not fake. I mean, when it's on me, it's real. I mean, you can touch it.
They call
Yeah.
it the fake bake.
Yeah. I love tanning beds, man. That's like 20 minutes of therapy.
Yeah, that was a waste of money for me. I would go in and
because you
nothing.
freckle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where like ID was talking about. He's got a a mother's womb gift certificate or something. What was that about the
the,
sound isolation?
The
The
sensory deprivation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to
that
do
thing.
that too. I didn't get a chance to say because I
Well-
think that's when I was phasing out. But
For me, it's tanning. It's
it
just
kind
like
of is, I guess. Maybe.
I love it. I love the heat. I love the sound. I'm just like, this is so great. But yeah,
See, I figure, when I pass out drunk, that's enough sensory deprivation for me. So why do I need to pay the extra? I've already bought the alcohol.
yeah, you should. You know what he'll say? He'll say, "Don't do it." He's like, "Why are you doing that? You're just gonna give yourself cancer." I've heard it.
Don't do it, brother.
I've heard it.
I had a friend that's exactly what she could link her skin cancer to was the tanning bed.
Oh gosh,
Well,
Jules, I didn't realize that.
yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And
No,
I've got two redheaded friends. One can tan, the other cannot.
the one that can tan. Do you look at it and you think to yourself, "Is she real?"
Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Maybe she's AI.
Yeah, a redhead who can tan, that's biologically impossible.
Is that called a daywalker, or I forget what they're called,
Daywalker.
right? It's something like that. I don't remember what it is. I get my nomenclature all messed up all the time. But, oh man, it's just, I don't know. It's just fun. It's all good times. You're giggling still.
Who, me?
You, yes.
You're the
I
one
know,
that giggled.
I do giggle.
I love it. I think it's the hottest part about you being on a show is when you start giggling. I don't know if you know what Friday night you did, and I was like, everybody shut up.
Yes, I heard you. You were
Like,
like,
everybody shut up. Diva's giggling.
she's giggling. She's laughing.
Yes, she has the mic. She has the floor when that happens. And I mean that because it is the happiest sound I've heard.
It's kind of like the happy laughter of a young child. Just, that innocent.
No,
Wait,
no,
no.
let's not.
No.
Let's not go.
Yeah,
to
you
that.
ruin it.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
ruining
ruin
it.
it.
No,
Sorry.
Don't ruin it.
It's
Yeah, I don't want to think anything about kids.
it's the
Oh.
sound of adult innocence whenever they've been
Yes.
introduced to a foreign concept,
Oh, yeah. I
and it's
can
kind of
see
like
that.
they're frightened and excited.
Frightened. Just like I was in that basement.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
See, like I'm beginning to believe that's 100% true because you're still talking about it, and if it weren't true, why would you? I wouldn't remember it.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Guava Ball has to be the worst kidnapper I've ever met in my life for two reasons. Number one, she was able to escape. Number two, he keeps putting the proof up in Discord.
Right.
He's the worst kidnapper I've ever seen.
Well, he thinks. See, he's doing it the opposite way. Like he thinks, like, oh, well, I'll just project out there that all this stuff, and that way nobody will ever expect me. Whereas
what it is.
He's never met us, and we're like, yeah, the freak that's out here saying he's doing it is the one that's doing it.
Rat on you in a second.
Yeah. Whatever everybody else thinks, we've always thought the opposite. It's like you gotta look if everybody's looking left, you gotta look to the right and see what's happening that way.
Yeah, because they usually come up from behind.
Oh yeah. What happened, Jewel? I missed out on this one.
What?
I don't
not
know.
sure.
They all started laughing here. Look, and I'm just like, what's going on? And then that happened, and Devantie's still going. I see they're all in a basement somewhere.
I see something about baby oils.
Oh, wait
See,
a second.
I
Look at
told you,
this.
the chat takes on a life of its own.
It does.
You know what? Is that butt tickler's out on
It's-
parole?
Uh-oh, he's out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's
So much for no bail.
What was that guy in Tennessee? I read, I talked about him a few weeks ago. What was his name? The night caller guy or whatever.
ID. I leave for 1 second.
Yes, 1 second, it's over, man. He's gonna start. I think we're going to warp ID. He's gonna.
Don't warp ID. It's bad enough for warping everybody else.
I don't think you can warp ID at this point.
Oh, Guava. Oh no, we like Guava. There's no problem. It's funny how he does. No, he's tomorrow night. He's gonna be around, so that'll be nice. It'll be a guys only chat, so I don't expect anybody to be listening. Since 75% of our viewers are women.
Yeah.
This is the most base. Like
Especially-
if you're a base chick on the internet, you come here.
Yeah.
What's funny is when I read what the content was going to be, it piqued my interest.
What?
Ooh.
Oh.
What you and Guava are going to cover.
Oh yeah. He's been dying. He's been asking for this, and so I'm like, all right, I want to anyway. And especially, I think it was the announcement of the Gang of 10 or whatever they're calling themselves, senators.
For
Yeah.
the gun control legislation.
The non-control gun control. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
So stupid. So they're going. What kind of precedent is that going to set that
Yeah.
you're allowed to look at juvenile records if you're buying a gun under 21?
Yeah, well, they're not.
Because aren't juvie records supposed to be sealed once you turn 18?
Exactly.
But
Well,
now they're passing legislation saying that if you buy a gun under 21, they can access your juvie records.
okay, let me ask you this then. So if we're able to allow minors to make decisions about what sex they are, then
Yep.
why? This might be a little jump of logic, but why not allow their juvie records to be opened?
Well, that's true, right? Right now we have a Supreme Court that's ruled that. That's the problem. You're actually. I'm glad you said that. You reminded me. The Supreme Court's ruled that if you're a minor, you cannot be held as an adult. So it's like if
Right.
you can have the maximum sentence is only till you're 18, and then you're kicked out.
Yep.
Right.
So, I mean, you're basically expunged.
Right.
Right. That's my point.
Yeah, it's silly. Like this whole thing, it's like whoever the guy was that thought of being a kamikaze pilot. It's like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, let's all do that. It's like, and then somebody sitting back there going, "You want me to do what?" It doesn't make sense when you start going through it. And I think this whole thing is set up to just kamikaze the deal. The
Maybe.
House isn't going to go for it.
Who was that fella saying, Volstorm, you had found it? The guy saying that if 21 should be the age to buy a firearm, then shouldn't 21 be the age to
Vote.
no, military.
Yes. They had, I forgot who it was, but when they were talking about some of this legislation is like, well, if it, they have to be 21 to buy a firearm, then shouldn't we raise the voting limit up to 21?
But it's a
No, I know what it was in regards to. The whole basis of bringing it up was they said that, well, the brain isn't fully formed till it's 21, which is incorrect. It's actually your brain is not fully formed until you're 25.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But his logic behind it was, well, if you're saying that they're not fully developed enough to be able to buy a firearm until they're 21, then they shouldn't be fully developed enough to vote until they're 21. You can't have it both ways.
And
Well,
white and have property.
Yeah.
Or
don't
go
you-
into the military.
Yeah, you have to register for the why can I not think of that term?
Select service.
Yes, thank you. When you're 18, right? So you're
Yeah.
automatically draftable at 18.
Well,
But
what's the amendment to the voting age? That's the one that's it's constitutional 18. Which if since that's the only age that's put on the Constitution besides running for Congress, Congress, Senate, and President, right?
Right.
The only other age is that you reach, the age of maturity to vote. See, that's funny. Like maybe you shouldn't be allowed to vote till you're 25.
well, you
because
don't
if
have
you
to
can't-
get
if you can't run
insurance
for
until you're
office-
26.
Yeah, exactly. If you can't run for office, why should you be allowed to vote? I don't know, but anyway, but that's the only age that's in the Constitution. So if you want to, and I'm not talking about legal here or anything else. I haven't even thought about it. These are just random farts going through
Just
my
random
brain.
musings.
Yeah, but I mean, doesn't it seem like 18 is that base? Everything should be 18.
Yeah, it should be.
I mean, drinking,
voting.
buying firearms. I mean, you can get married at 18.
Yep. Well, at what
But
point?
you can sign a legal contract at 18
Mm-hmm.
and be solely responsible.
Well, I just don't understand how people have gotten so far removed from the idea of natural selection and that bad things just happen. I mean, that you can legislate bad behavior and bad things. I don't know what has happened in our society to
Well,
think
it's
that
24-hour news system, and when I say 24-hour news, I'm talking about CNN. It's amazing still that news like that has so much pull.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we're seeing it get gradually smaller and smaller, but I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of pull TV has. And it's like, all of a sudden this thing that happens in Uvalde, Texas. I mean, if you don't know where Uvalde is beforehand,
I still don't know.
Yeah, I don't care either.
There was so much about that whole situation that didn't make sense. Just so much.
Yeah, I know. Let's ask questions, but here's the thing: it's we've all seen this now so often that it's just a repeat, and it's try to hurry up and pass legislation while your feelings are involved. So you have to have your feelings decided before this happens, because you'll sit there. Oh yeah, the Patriot Act sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, welfare, it sounds like a good idea. Whatever it is, it's one thing after another. So you have to already have it decided. It's like RJ will get a kick out of this. Somebody had put that people are self-absorbed and dumb.
Exactly.
And I like this too. Level head. If you can't be present until you're 35, you're not fully developed until then. Correct? I mean, right? That totally makes sense.
Unless you're Joe Biden and then you're overdeveloped.
Never. Yeah, you're
Overcooked.
Oh, maybe he hung out with Timothy Leary back in the day.
boom. Boom. Somebody walked by and just dropped
Yep.
the
Yeah,
mic.
you're exactly right, Jules.
And I
That's
say drop the
exactly the
mic
point.
because that's correct.
Yep.
Doesn't Texas have a special donut chain that's not Krispy Kreme?
See, this is why we need Guava.
Yes, I know. He would know.
I guarantee he knows which donuts.
Yep.
Well, exactly.
Agreed.
They started that with the Clinton administration. Never let
Yeah.
a good crisis go to waste.
Well,
But-
Ruby Ridge and then
Oh,
Waco,
geez.
and that administration was just ripe for making these things
nothing-
go.
Oh yeah, as
LBJ.
frontliners. Nothing gets me like Fast and Furious Operation does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that is just so.
And to play Alex Jones here for a second, but isn't it awful weird that one of the gun stores tied into that was the gun store that he bought
Yeah.
it from?
Yes, one of the Fast and Furious places.
Yes.
Yep.
Where they
Yes.
sold illegal ammunition to the cartels during Operation Fast and Furious.
Weird, ain't it?
It's just, all I'm saying is it's awful strange that after this incident, and you have all these ties, you see all these screw ups within the police department, you see all these problems. Now, okay, well, let's push a new set of gun legislation.
Yeah, it's there's nothing really. I have nothing left to say. The only thing is that you just have to be prepared for, and you know exactly what they're going to do.
Yep.
And you can't sit here. The days of trying to argue facts. If you
Yes.
try to argue facts, you've already lost the argument.
You've already lost. Yeah.
Now, if you want to drive by and do a meme, then that's good. You want to be like, you're stupid. Memes are the greatest political stuff we have now. That's why they try to get that big sister chick.
What's that? I'm not familiar with it.
Where they're going to the Office
Right.
of Misinformation.
Oh, her. Yeah. That.
Yeah,
That
because
was a
she's
Led
gonna.
Zeppelin.
Yeah, she's going to crack down on memes, right? I'm like, what? These are jokes.
Yeah.
And look at them, how they do. It's like, I couldn't get over it when they started saying the Boogaloo Boys. I was like, oh my gosh, that is a term I've heard for like about 2 years now. And it's all based off of the Barry Manilow Electric Boogaloo. It's a joke. It's about how all the guys that are buying all these evil, awful weapons are fat dads wearing Hawaiian shirts, flipping hot dogs in the backyard. They're not like some mastermind terrorists. They just like to sit there and be like, yeah, I got me one of those Bushmasters they always talk about. That's what it is. You're absolutely right. Actually, I'm surprised, ID, you're not doing memes professionally. You'd be awesome at that.
RJ said, keep your hands off my dank memes.
It's so true.
But Jules, you're right. This isn't the first time this has happened, and it's damn sure not going to be the last, because every time an incident comes up, they're going to find
see
yet
that.
another reason and yet another reason and yet another reason to try to take more and more of your freedoms away. Yeah, they love to pick on the Second Amendment a lot, but what happens when they start picking on other stuff too?
You know, my biggest fear about the whole lockdown was that they were starting to salivate, thinking that that's how they're.
Absolutely.
People will
Absolutely.
do that. That they'll say, like, we need to shut down everybody needs to stay in their
Yes.
homes for a week
Well,
for
you
global
saw it
warming.
worked.
I felt like it was a practice run.
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
practice run. And they'll be doing it for
Exactly.
global warming, and then you'll start. Next thing you know, it'll be like they'll do it for like towns. They'll be like, well, we need to do military operational training or something like that, and you'll see armored personnel carriers going.
Yeah,
through
it's
the
called
streets.
martial law.
Yeah, I mean, it's just there, and you know what? I saw an article today. It's like 50,000 people are on a caravan. Let me tell you what, to the border, that's not a caravan, man. That's an invasion,
No.
and it's their army. Oh! I saw a shorts the other day, and this one got me. It was Ukraine, and it was Americans fighting for Ukrainians. And I watched this video, and I thought to myself, those are liberals.
Yep.
Those are the Summer of Love people.
Yep.
They're going over there and getting trained. And they're going to come back here fully trained. They're going to be seasoned war veterans.
Uh-huh. And RJ, you hit the nail right on the head. I made that very statement just the other day. You know, it seems that a lot of this stuff happens on election years. Midterms, presidential election years, even number years.
Yes. Hey, wait a second.
The roof.
Jules, had you not known about the roof Koreans? One of the guys, I'll bring up the picture at some point. He's now a judge on the Ninth Circuit Court. And this one, what's the Diva? You know about this, I'm sure. The obelisk in Georgia.
I've not the details.
I
Enlighten
can't
me.
believe that's so you.
Well, there was one out in the Midwest, there was one out in the desert, I think. And then there was another one that just mysteriously moved, if I'm thinking
No,
right.
the Guidestones. They call them the Guidestones.
Yeah.
Let's see
Oh,
here.
those. Wait.
So, yeah, these things just appeared in Georgia. Hang on, let's take that off.
Show it.
I'm getting ready to. I'm just doing the images of them.
I think this might be something that I've seen before, maybe.
Do you see these things?
Yeah. Have you seen the one about the mirrored ones that just showed up in the desert out west?
No. Didn't even know about it.
Just showed up, which is weird.
Look, and here we go. This is what. So, I want to go to these things because they're in Georgia. But this is what Jules was just saying.
I've been near there.
Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature.
Well, this has got me looking up the Earth Summit that occurred, but I'm not finding what I want.
Yeah,
But yeah,
what they said.
That's right near the Georgia-Carolina border.
Interesting.
Oh, is it?
Yep, sure is.
It's like the weirdest thing. Like when I first found out about this, I was like, what are they talking about here? Like, and it was like nobody knows. It's like a law firm is head of this trust, and like everybody who's behind it is completely secret, and it's weird how this whole thing came about and stuff. Hang on a second, I'm trying to catch up in chat. When Jules and RJ are talking, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot.
Oh yeah, it takes on a life of its own.
Yeah, the Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah, it's in a town called Elberton, which is outside of Athens. Like I said, you're almost at the Georgia-South Carolina border.
South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina.
I gotta go there. I wonder how far that is. Where'd you say?
It's just outside of Athens.
Road trip.
Elbert? No, Elbert County.
Elberton.
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 Let's see, your maps are always a hard thing to find. To there. From. Let's see here. Oh, it is. It's right there, isn't it?
Yep.
Gosh, I drove by there, I think.
I accidentally drove into Anderson, South Carolina once.
That is awesome. I see it here.
Yep.
Okay, wait a second. Where's Greenville at? Oh, there's Spartanburg.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's much further than I thought.
Yeah, it's pretty good ways.
It's 250 miles. Huh. That's still though. You could do that in a day.
Yeah.
It's 8 hours of driving. No, that's not what I said. Hang on. Sorry, I can't do two things at once. You guys know this. It's sad. Oh, wow. 4 hours. Boy, that'd make for a good video, wouldn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine?
Imagine doing the expert chat live on the road.
Oh my gosh,
can
that'd
be
be
done.
awesome.
You can do it.
Look at this. We got Chevy Chase. RJ might be Chevy Chase.
I want to go knock them down. Well, RJ, it is pretty close to Athens, so.
Oh my gosh, Jules, you never heard of these? I see why she's in the chat. She's like, she didn't know Roof Koreans, she didn't know Based, and she didn't know about the Georgia Guidestones. Oh man, I've got Georgia Guidestones, Jules. This is gonna ruin your night because it's not gonna ruin your night. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, why isn't anybody talking about this? Because it's a phenomenal thing. It's like, what? How? I mean, how did I find out about it? It was by accident.
Oh, I found what I was looking for.
Which was?
The United Nations Transforming Our World 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.
Oh yeah, what's that called?
Yes.
It has a acronym.
It may. I don't know what it is though.
Who was talking
Hang
about
on real quick.
that?
Jules, the Guidestones, they popped up in like 1980 and nobody knows where they came from. Like somebody like driving down the road, I guess, in this small little Georgia town. They're like, what's that? And it's these stones that looks like some sort of like monument to like Stonehenge, or like how the Ten Commandments would be etched out. I mean, it's
It was
something.
the pathway provided by the Skull and Bones. The globalists.
Yeah, Georgia Guidestones, and it has a whole list of things about what you need to do for the world. Like it's like an agenda or something, but nobody knows who put them up. It's a mystery. Now, since like 1980, that's unbelievable. What were you saying there, Diva?
Oh, I'm just reading the preamble of this.
There's a thing to let's see. What's this? The United? Was it climate?
Yeah, there's more than this, but this is like the big one. This is the.
Yeah, but there's one. It's called something.
I hate that I'm a bit ignorant on this. Just know there's like
No,
bits
it's
and
not.
pieces.
It's not ignorant. It's just because you realize it's just a bunch of BS.
Well, it is, except you can actually see where some of their goals and targets are playing out right now.
But it's still at small scale until you get China and Russia on board.
Yeah,
Well, but is the Great Reset a part of this?
See, that's what scares me.
Yeah.
See, that's the whole thing.
Because it was awful funny that during the pandemic, everybody, the gay frogs built them. The lizard people, that during COVID, we kept hearing about the Great Reset, and we were all like, what the hell does that even mean? But you heard it from the US, you heard it from Canada, you heard it from several different countries. And now we're starting to see food shortages, gas going up.
Well, this,
and they want to blame it on Russia, but I mean,
this was done in 2015, September of 2015. The heads of state and government and high representatives meeting at United Nations headquarters in New York, September 2015, as the organization celebrates its 70th anniversary, have decided today on new global sustainable developmental goals.
It's so stupid. It's just I don't even want to think about it. Jules, the inscriptions that are on these, there's 10, and they're written in English, Spanish, Swahili. How many people speak Swahili? Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, traditional Chinese, and Russian. The Swahili part gets me. But all these others is like English, of course, Spanish, duh. Look, Swahili is only that small little part of Africa, East Africa. What's important about that part?
I don't know.
Hindi, which is Indian, right?
Indian.
Hebrew, of course, Arabic, of course, traditional Chinese, of course, and Russian. See, anyway, it's maintaining humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity.
Yeah, it's where they want to select. You be able to select the traits of your children before they're born.
That's eugenics.
Eugenics.
It is eugenics.
Go back down.
Yeah, hold on. Their granite monument erected in 1980. So yeah, I was right about that. That's scary.
Yeah.
Unite humanity with a living new language.
So
learn how to
Rosetta
code.
Stone. Yeah, learn to code.
Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason.
So
your traditions are unreasonable.
Yeah, your tradition, your faith, and whatever your personal independence is should be tempered.
Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts.
Well,
that's a world
court.
Yeah,
go to number 6, though.
Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. I just said world court. I hadn't even read that part yet.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Avoid petty laws and useless officials.
Yeah, like the Second Amendment.
Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing. Is that, like, there are people that will see that and be like, well, that's not so bad, you know? But what they're missing is like, what is their meaning of petty laws? And what's their meaning of useless officials?
Well, see, that's the whole thing, because you look at all these other countries that don't have the Second Amendment, that don't give you the right to be able to defend yourself. So to all those other countries, you have petty laws.
Yeah.
We have a petty law.
Balance personal rights with social duties.
There you go. That's the big one.
Yeah. Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature.
One of us.
Leave room for nature.
Yeah, it's not what one of us means.
And there's an explanatory tablet. One additional granite has been set low to the ground. Identifies the structure. Oh, hey, there's a time capsule that's going to be open next year. On the 4th of July.
July 4th, 2023. That'll be interesting.
Oh, dude. That's what we should do. We should all meet up down there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Y'all want to have an expert meetup down there?
July 4th, next year.
We've heard of the publicly since Daddy Bush slipped and said New World Order several times. He did. He did.
New World Order, the globalists.
hang on here. Where is? Oh, I don't even know where I am on here, so it doesn't matter.
RJ, now do you see why I want to knock it down? Yep.
Oh, I like that second one. Oh my gosh.
Let these Guidestones be Guidestones to an age of reason. Shit.
Yeah, of course. Like, take a sledgehammer out there.
Nah, it takes too long.
You know, it'd be nice. Where is Bill Murray and his plastic explosive gophers he was making in Caddyshack?
Freeze, gopher.
Yes.
No, what I want is the was it the EM50 from Stripes?
What's that? Is that the
RV?
RV, yes.
The RV from hell?
Yes.
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 If it's good enough to fight the Russians, it's good enough to knock that thing down.
Did we lose Diva?
Diva.
She's gone into a deep
the globalists have taken her. They've taken her away. It's either the globalists or it's Guava Ball.
Do you not have this in California, Jules? It's all the rage since 1980. I mean,
they probably feel like they've pacified the citizens of California.
Do you realize that's a whole new meaning to killdozer? Hey, you know that was what was that? The 14th anniversary was the other day of Killdozer.
Oh, was it? No,
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
Have you seen the documentary on Killdozer?
No, I have not.
Hey, good night, ID.
CID.
Yeah, man, that guy was he is the definition of when a man is he can't take anymore. He's been wronged and pushed around too much by small town politics.
Is this Michael Douglas and Falling Down?
It is so much like that. It's ridiculous. I mean, it is ridiculous. But,
Did I miss something?
she's back. Well, I figured you were in deep thought. Yeah, we thought that the gay frogs came and got you. That's what RJ said. See, look, right here.
Oh, that could have happened.
The gay frogs. Well, here's the thing. Jules is amazed by this. Look, see this? Like, go knock it down. And I'm like, they don't have that in California, huh? She's like, no. And it's hilarious because this is Georgia, right? Rural Georgia. It was erected while the Dukes of Hazzard was a TV show on television, like prime time, not the CMT reruns. And no redneck came along.
Well, not only that, but like I said, it's right near that South Carolina border. You know, the state that started the Civil War.
Yes, they were the first. You know, they
and trust me, in that area, there's plenty of rednecks.
Yeah, they haven't surrendered yet.
Right, they haven't. I
mean, it might as well be sovereign right there in that area.
Down there, it's still the war of northern aggression.
It's yeah. I like the way she says, I must research the Georgia anomaly. I mean, come on, Jules. You think Daisy Duke would have put up with that if she knew that was in her state? I mean, this is the weirdest thing.
Explosive arrows, man. Explosive arrows.
Yes, absolutely. Get some dynamite. And this has been there this whole time, and nobody thinks twice about it. And now, because of the power of the internet, people are finally going.
RJ. Nope.
Georgia, Rossi and Ian just put him up.
Boss Hog had to put him up.
I love this. Jules, she's on fire, man. Look at that. You think Daisy Duke would have put up with that? No. I love it. I love it.
You need to get Cooter's tow truck over there.
Oh man, they'd have been. They'd have landed the General Lee on those things.
That would have been awesome.
Wouldn't it have?
Yeah, it would.
Wouldn't it have? That'd be. But yeah, it's. Who would think? I mean, Georgia. They have a mountain. They have Stone Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's. This is not. and it's a blueprint for everything they want to do. Everything that you've been saying here, everything I'm surprised Alex Jones hasn't covered this.
I'm surprised he hasn't either, because maybe he has and we just don't know it.
Oh, look who entered the chat.
Oh, General Lee. Hey, Guava. My, oh my.
Forrest was in Alabama.
He was in Alabama.
Yeah. That's a long part away of the state. Long part away. I don't even know what that means.
That's a ways away.
Yeah. It's over
Down
yonder.
a holler. Mm-hmm.
It's over yonder. He's just coming by to say hi to the ladies. I love it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that whole the thing's crazy, and this I don't know. This whole thing's messed up, man, and I don't know. I guess we all got not so crazy anymore. Why do I imagine Randy Quaid in the end of Independence Day? Hello, boys! Remember me? I'm back!
So underrated. So underrated in that movie.
Hey, 4th of July is a few weeks away.
Yes, it is.
Do you do like how Christmas, do you do like there are movies you have to be watching?
Independence Day is number one. The
Yes.
Patriot.
Yes.
Let's see. What else? Stripes may have to go on that list.
I think so.
Rocky IV.
Yes. Yes. Rocky 4. I need to watch that. I need to put that on now. Right?
Absolutely.
There's got to be a Chuck Norris movie in there. I'm going to go
Invasion
ahead and
USA.
That's what I was going to say. I'm going to nominate it for everything. Well, if you name a Chuck Norris movie and it's not Invasion USA, you're just playing tiddlywinks.
Yeah, because it was the greatest one.
Love this. Favorite movie of all time. I'll tell you what, Jules, if you ever come
love
down, we'll go to Cowpen, South Carolina, where the final battle in the Patriot was fought. I've been
Swamp
there,
Fox, baby.
Been there 2 or 3 times. Yeah, Francis Marion.
See, I haven't been there.
Have you not?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh, dude! Dude, we know how to do the video now. We need to do it.
I find it funny. I step away for a second. You know, like Diva had left and come back. I step away for a second. And no Squabba Ball showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
What's wrong with that?
Of course. That's awesome.
I see nothing wrong with it.
I didn't see this one. All American Bikini Car
American
Wash.
Bikini
too.
Car Wash. That's great. That's great, man.
Yes. Speaking, RJ done this. You know what I was watching for a while? God, I don't know why I love watching documentaries on Vietnam.
Interesting.
And like Ken Burns did one, and I watched it, and I was like, that was pretty good. It was light compared to. It's funny, like the older ones. Whatever happened to all the stuff that used to be on old History Channel? You know, and now it's like History Channel's become all about aliens.
Yeah, it's all reality TV and aliens and all this.
Well, I
other
think they're
crap.
trying to decondition us to the thought that aliens are among us.
Jules. That's
That is
awesome.
so awesome. That is awesome. That might be one of the coolest things I've heard. But yeah, I saw, what was it? Where did, on Amazon, Independence Day popped up.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I gotta figure out, we can do Amazon, and that's easy to do. I want to do it on Twitch, though, but Amazon, like you could pull up your Amazon account right now,
Right.
find a Prime movie to watch, text me a link, and you and I can start watching a movie together.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, is that not crazy? It's like, you don't have to go through anything else.
If we,
It's right through
I'll tell you
Prime.
what, if we can figure out a way through Twitch, Discord, or whatever to be able to sit down together as a YouTube family and watch, say, The Patriot or Independence Day or something, I think that would be the the greatest part of everybody's 4th of July?
It's we can do it on Twitch, and I had it going the other day. The only problem I have with doing it on Twitch is for some reason I miss like the first minute, and I don't understand why.
Huh.
That's what she said.
I know. You're right.
1 minute, it's
You're
over.
right. So
Missed it.
Yep.
Jeff Goldblum is dreamy.
Oh, from Independence Day.
Yeah, guava balls turned on by Jeff.
Was he in The Fly?
Yes.
Yeah, that's another one I haven't seen.
I have seen it. I actually saw it in the theater.
Not like that. What, The Fly?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know when it came out.
Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis. Yeah, back in the 80s.
Well, he was very attractive in that one.
Dude, this guy is a savant, man. Look at this. I can't even keep up with all these words.
Is that more pregnant than very pregnant, but less than very, very, very pregnant?
You're a little pregnant. Or a lot pregnant.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
What was it? Was it? I don't know if she's fat or pregnant, or was it?
That was
Oh
me.
my God, she's gonna bust any second.
Guava, have you been to the Georgia Guidestones? These look right up your alley, man. I mean, that's just creepy to look at, right?
It is creepy.
Yeah.
It looks like they want to add more to it.
I feel like the good Lord is showing us the way
I'm gonna go to it
to
and lick it.
yeah.
I'm gonna lick it because when I lick it, it's mine. What's this thing right here in the middle?
It's where
Put
you
the suggestion box.
where you put the key in to activate the doomsday device.
Oh my gosh, is this like Fifth Element?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh man, it's so crazy.
Guava, don't lie.
Well, he came in and he said hi to all the ladies, and then now he's saying this is like,
My goodness.
Big and rock hard and still not used. Yeah, I'm sure you can relate.
Oh.
still not good.
Dang.
I did say YouTube family.
Jules,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. This is family here.
This
It
is
is your
family. I've been
I really-
around you damn people too much. You'd have
I
to be
really-
family at this point.
Exactly. You know what? That reminds me. That's my thing. Is I want to do Thanksgiving at where do they do? Where they land? The Santa Maria or whatever. The Pinta and Santa Maria. The
The
Penguins.
Guava, the Penta, and the Santa Maria.
Yes. Where did they land?
Wasn't it Plymouth Rock?
Yeah, I want to do Thanksgiving there.
Yeah. I don't think, is the rock still there?
Yeah.
I
Or
would
didn't it
hope
get
so.
eroded by global warming?
I don't know.
See how my logic is making sense right now?
It really is.
Yeah, it's making a lot of sense.
That's what it is. Underneath Plymouth Rock is the key to the Guidestones.
National treasure.
And we're going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
That's funny. Your mind went the same place.
Yeah, it's right here.
You know, it's
It's
like
a big rock.
It's like the house key you hide.
I need
You know,
something
it's underneath the
around it.
rock.
Plymouth, Massachusetts, traditional site of disembarkment of William Bradford and the Mayflower Pilgrims who founded Plymouth Colony in 1620. Oh, that's what it says right there. At the left of the rock can be seen where it was split in two in 1774.
Expert, have you ever been to Boston?
No.
I want to go.
Don't you want to go up there and see all the history?
Yes,
do.
I do. I do, but I'm also
I want to
afraid
go on a tour up there.
I'm afraid I might revolutionize the place. They need some revolution up there. You know, Romney was governor of Massachusetts.
Sad.
Then he moved to New Hampshire and then became senator in Utah.
Makes a
Yeah,
lot
makes
of
a
sense.
lot of sense. Well, it's like Hillary moving from Arkansas to New York and becoming senator of New York.
Well, I remember that was a big controversy back then when she did that.
People just think it is. Yeah, she's of course. I mean, you don't have to live in your district to represent them.
Well, if you want some Boston clam chowder, you got to go with us.
Yep.
That's the problem, man. It's all the Yankees there, dude.
It really is. It really is. That's the part I'm gonna
Jules
have to
is
fight.
I really feel like I messed her up. She's like, this is like right here in the United States. Yes. Yes, right. Plymouth Rock found them.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there some documentary about that? About something that it may have been that structure. About
Dude, that'd
having
be crazy.
having a link to Stonehenge
It,
or something. I can't think of what it is.
surely it doesn't.
I watch a lot of that crap, so
Well,
and I can't remember any of it, so it doesn't matter.
if anybody's interested in any of that stuff, Graham Hancock is an excellent point of reference for any of that old
Dude, what was this
monoliths and stuff. I don't know.
Do I know this guy?
No, but
Okay.
if you want to go down a very deep rabbit hole, and it's not bad, like he's just
I'm
a
married to a
journalist.
rabbit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But he's a journalist that does investigate these things. Don't call me surly. Or Shirley. Oh, see, I can't
Shirley.
even read. Oh my god.
Shirley. Well, it's
Shirley?
a reference. It's a reference to airplane. You know what I learned today? And you'll appreciate this, Vol.
Yeah.
What was the first PG-13 rated movie?
Oh my god, I can't even think.
It's because we all need rehab.
Yes,
I
Welcome to
don't know.
Rehab.
I don't
It's all
know.
muddled.
I was not. I know that Temple of Doom is
Yeah.
why they came up with. They're like, look, we got to come up with something between PG and PG-13. And like the conversation went to Airplane. Airplane was a PG movie,
Yes.
and like it even has nudity in it.
Yeah, like the old PG movies were worse than the PG-13 movies are now. Or
But the first PG-13 movie shown in a theater was Red Dawn.
yes, it was.
Is that not something? I was just like, wow.
August 10th, 1984.
So like that needs to be like the ultimate trivia thing. Like Red Dawn. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta see Red Dawn. It's the first PG-13 movie, and that's how I'm gonna tell everybody to start watching it, and they're gonna see it, and they're gonna get totally red pill based by watching it.
And the remake sucks.
I like it. I'm
Really?
gonna have to watch it again. I liked it when I saw it. Yeah.
No, you get the original's better. The original's so
Well, I
much
mean,
better.
yeah, duh. Of course. I mean, you know, it's the dude who wrote it was a pretty cool dude, but the remake, I didn't have a problem with it. When I
It's
saw
alright.
it, I'm gonna have to watch it again. I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Yes.
I trust how you say that, but RJ saw the remake in the theater. You know what's funny about what you said? It sucked.
I think he was referred to the original.
Oh my gosh, the best concert ever is Boston.
Interesting.
Oh man. Oh, that's a whole nother show. Like, you know what we ought to do? We ought to talk about concerts and great movies. When ID says he has to leave,
Yeah.
because I got a feeling like that's like his thing.
Right.
Oh, hey, for those in the chat, I discovered last night that ID Crisis, our very own airbrushing booby airbrushing friend.
Booby airbrushing.
Yeah, isn't that the coolest thing you ever heard of? Gosh, man, it's so cool.
Sounds titillating.
It is titillating. Everybody has done something cooler than me. But anyway, he does not like the Doors.
That's right.
And it's like, I mean, I can understand not like listening to the Doors nonstop, but it's like, L.A. Woman? That's a good song. Or, you know what song? It's like, I guess it's their Hotel California is Riders of the Storm.
Yeah. Well,
I hate Hotel California.
And you have the song "The End" that he recorded in one take.
What was it? Oh, this is the end?
end. Yeah, he recorded that in one take.
That's awesome. What's got you? Oh, you saw this?
Oh, hey, coming in.
You can hear it. You can hear it.
I can hear it.
At a concert venue close to here, LA Guns.
Are they're coming?
They're coming. Yes.
I want to go.
Yes.
I want to go. Let's go.
Oh, well, I knew you had redemption in you.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? That's why the first time I saw The Big Lebowski, I hated. Wait a second. Speaking of Lebowski, Sully isn't here.
No.
When was the last time anybody's heard from her? Is she okay?
Let's
Is she in a basement?
She might.
Damn it,
be.
Guava. Put her back.
I feel like I have to keep tabs on you girls now. Like, you end up in these basements all the time. I'm like, gosh, guys, I mean, I don't care if you're not here. You need to take the night off. You need to go to sleep. Yeah, that's groovy. But if you're trapped,
Blink
I can
once.
yes, blink once. We'll do something. Like that. Shirts.
The shtick.
Dude, we're talking about the Doors, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Talk about the Doors and concerts.
I
Yeah.
was talking about mushrooms earlier. That didn't get a lot of traction, though. She'll be back when it wears off.
Oh my gosh. From the Bass Pro Shop, nonetheless. From the Bass Pro Shop. I mean, can you imagine? Like, I imagine Sully, she's got that southern accent, right? She is like Scarlett O'Hara, modern Scarlett O'Hara. And it's like, I'm in the Bass Pro Shop. I'm in a store. I'm spending the night in a cabin in the store.
What's up, checking conventions?
And they give her oh, hey, checking, how you doing? I was like, how was I supposed to contact you? I forgot. I was going to see when we could get together. Or ask you questions or something about this. I don't know. It's been a big weekend. But welcome to Rehab, by the way. How do you like the new name for Sunday night?
Rehab will be in session every Sunday at 10:30.
Yes, it is. Because you got to get over the Friday night thing. You're like, I drink a whole thing of Gatorade today. Like, I was like, I just don't feel right.
I had to do that Saturday.
I need to do that like on Thursday, I think.
Drink the Gatorade ahead of time.
Yeah, start hydrating. And that's going to be is Gatorade Thursdays. Start hydrating, get that pumping through your veins, and then you gotta just keep that going on, man.
Well, see,
you gotta be hydrated.
That needs to be your tagline for a Friday Night Live: hydrate appropriately.
Oh my gosh, I do too. I do too. But when you say old people, these are Bass Pro Shop. It's also isn't it Ducks Unlimited?
They're globalists.
Is in there?
Guava.
Keep your fluids up.
Checking the first time I read this, I didn't see that R. I thought it was a D. Sorry.
The
Great exposed channels.
Some great exposed channels.
Those are on Twitch.
Pace yourself,
gosh.
fool.
I'm glad you can laugh at my stupidness. Oh, it's what it's all about.
You can't come in here and not have a sense of humor.
No, we're gosh, we're just trying to get through it all, right? What's
Exactly.
so see here, we had last week was like hearings or something that nobody saw. I don't know what else. There's. It'll be interesting this week. We're pushing in, getting closer to the 4th of July, so it's going to be a recess in the House and Senate.
They're basically going to continue on with those stupid hearings this week, and then they're trying to force the new quote unquote gun control legislation. So basically, the news week is going to suck.
Yeah, we need Amber Heard back. We need her crazy antics. You know what we need? Now would be a good time for that show I pitched about O.J. Simpson. Me and O.J.
Jeez,
Me and the Juice. And just, just going around, like, videotaping him, like, just kind of how he interacts with people and stuff. I think it'd be so cool. Me and the Juice.
That would be cool.
I mean, wouldn't it? It'd just be like...
Hey, everybody. OJ here. Live with the expert.
Checking conviction. Do you see that? What kind of exposure channel? It's not the kind with a registry, right? I swear, it's awesome. It's awesome. I love you, Jules. You're on fire tonight. I don't know what happened, but it's awesome. I'll tell you what happened. Was Guava Ball jumped in the chat, and all the girls got perky.
I know.
I mean, next thing you know, look, checking convictions came in. I mean, it's... Last night we were learning about... what was it? About pimps.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Mike Tyson would be cool. Hey, whatever happened about...
The dude he beat up on the plane?
Yes, that's how it is, baby.
That's how it is, baby.
What happened with that whole case? Do we know?
I think it got dropped.
It got dropped because the prosecutor in wherever he landed was just like, we're not pressing charges. Basically, the guy was an idiot.
He was a jerk.
Is it the same place as what was the Dave Chappelle? We ever hear any more about that?
No, I don't think. No, because what was it? They said that they weren't going to charge him with like felonious assault or something.
Yeah, but then he also got arrested for attempted murder on a different case. Hang on a second. Now I gotta clear that up.
No, Guava's milkshake usually scares him away.
Let's see here. News about him. 10
Offers
days ago.
plea deal, no claim of mental incompetency at this time.
Yeah.
Oh, he was charged with stabbing his roommate last year.
You
Oh,
did the
that's
same
fine.
thing I do, yeah. New York Post is awesome.
I know. They give you a lot better news.
I love it. Dave Chappelle felt good that his friends broke the attacker's arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
They should.
They should.
Oh my goodness. You know what we forgot? This was such a big deal too when I put it up. I was like, oh, now I got everything covered for the night. We'll have to bring this up tomorrow.
All right.
I don't know what tomorrow... was tomorrow Tuesday? No,
Tomorrow's
Monday. Oh, man. Mondays aren't as fun. Tim Pool.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
it was him and the quartering at the same time. They got swatted.
Yep.
And hang on here. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh, Guava's he's running his game, man. He's in full attack mode here. All right, Jules. I'll check over there here in a second.
Yep.
Just when you start rolling, you can't stop this stuff. I didn't even realize it was this late. I need to go to bed. But you guys got to remind me. I love this. Our day late, he is a day ahead. I don't know who's a day ahead, but it's not me. But yeah, Tim Pool. So Tim Pool's doing a live stream, and it so happened that the quartering was pitching his coffee. If I ever try to sell coffee, will you please hit me from behind?
I'll know that you are being held captive if you ever pimp coffee.
I've sold out.
Because
I
you
would
don't.
pimp coffee.
I know you would, but
I don't.
he doesn't
I
drink
can't
coffee. He
stand it.
hates coffee.
I know.
Oh, it's awful. I'm dirty bean water.
We still associate with you, though.
Monkeys poop that stuff out, and they get it from the poo-poo. They get the coffee from the poo-poo.
It gets the people going.
Oh. Well, how do you mean I don't?
Guava.
I just said bye to Jules. Guava just said bye to Jules. RJ, you don't read the chat. I'm like, what did I miss out on? Yes, I'll be selling recently used animals. Well, anyway. That's awful. Well, hey, you know what? Checking Convictions is here. She's got more subscribers than anybody else that ever comes around me. So, Convictions, a quick question for you. Have you ever worried about being swatted? Because that's what quartering at Tim Pool. I mean, these are people in their own right. You know, I mean, they have a huge following. Like, quartering's over 1 million people. But what was weird was they were talking to each other, and they both got swatted that night. Jeez, dude. Awesome. So you've never worried. I'm glad to hear that.
Good. It's good to know.
It's such the way that Tim Pool was talking about today. It was just weird, and it started making me think. I was like, you know, you don't have to have a certain number. You don't have to be super big like these people are.
Wait, checking convention.
Hold on, wait a second.
Yeah, she
Swatted?
says, what is swatted?
Oh, that's where they call the police and they say there's a major crime happening in your house, like with the quartering. They said that he had murdered his wife with a high-powered rifle and was getting ready to use it on himself. And so the SWAT team went to his house, and he's got all the video of this happening, of them showing up and stuff. And they got him. He opens the door, and they grab him, they handcuff him, lay him face down in the yard for like 30 minutes while they searched his home. It was the weirdest thing in the world. Hang on a second here. I just realized I'm stuck on this. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. It's like with the true crime people, you got some of the crazies over there. No offense to everybody, but I mean, you know who you are. Who we're talking about here. Just watch some of these streams and you're like, what is happening? And it's, that's why I wonder. It's like, will this become a bigger and bigger thing? So,
well, I'm curious as to what these people tell the cops that convinces them to send all these officers over to one individual's house. I mean, are they getting multiple phone calls? Is the detail in the phone calls so outrageous that they're like, well, we better go check it out? I mean, because granted, I've seen it happen. I've seen the people online like Ricada, like Tim Pool, like all these people it happening to. And I'm just curious as to what exactly are they doing that convinces the police, yeah, we need to go check this out?
Yeah, I mean, well, they say like,
good rule.
What was it? What's the quartering was like? He got it again. He was on Ricada's show after the big one happened. He was on Ricada's show, and they called him in. Except this time it was the fire department.
Yeah, it was 2 nights in a row he got this.
Yeah,
to him.
And I don't know. It seems like it should be more difficult. Like I can't call up and say, "Hey, so and so down the street," and they just take that for what it is.
Right, and that's why I'm so That's why I'm so confused about. Because first of all, I would think that would be a felony for somebody to call up and make a false accusation like that. And second of all, what kind of information are they giving the cops that convinces them that yes, we need to go do something?
I see what you're saying, convictions. Yeah, gosh, I couldn't imagine, just for having your content, someone, threatens you and stuff. It's so bizarre. What was it?
Guava.
I saw that. Yeah. Guava put something up about one of the, I forget who the girl was from. But anyway, she's a reporter like in DC, and she was accosted by somebody who just came up to him and was like, "Oh my gosh, like basically you're evil and all this stuff." And she kind of confronted him, and confronted him like I guess debate or argued with him. Oh no, I was just thinking, I was like, man, if that happened to me, I hope that I would say, well, hey, listen, you want to take a selfie while you're here?
Right.
Just be like, yeah, hey, you want me to sign something for you? Whatever.
Right.
Just play it off like it's a cool thing that they're arguing with you. I don't know. Some of these people, I hear that Tim Pool was talking about the guy that went to Kavanaugh's house. He was from California. And he got to Maryland, and how did he get guns in Maryland? Is what I want to know.
Right.
I didn't realize that.
He had to. The only way he would have been able to do it is to drive, because he wasn't. He's not going to be. So he transported a firearm across state lines into a state where I'm sure he doesn't have a permit. I'm just curious as to
how. Well, it's Maryland. Maryland and California both have very strict gun control laws.
Right. That's my point.
He had a gun. He had pepper spray and zip ties. That's what's funny to me. It's always these crazy people have zip ties. And I'm like, they watched, I don't know, some stupid movie or something.
What was it? Somebody was talking about that laws are only as good as the people willing to enforce them. Because it's supposed to be a federal offense to even protest outside of a judge's house to sway their opinion in a case. The Supreme Court justice.
Oh, you know what that reminds? Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. And there's a reason for that. And that should be protected. And they should be protected by the marshals. And it shouldn't have to be that, someone has to tell them to prosecute. They see a crime, they all just start arresting people en masse. What was that? Just gonna look up. Oh, well, you were talking about how it's the laws that are enforced.
Yes.
It's a weird statistic, and I forget what it is now, but it might be like every day you break 9 federal laws you didn't know about.
10 if you think about it. Yeah, you're right, Guava. I have a feeling they do want it to happen.
Right. Yeah, they do. They do. Oh, well. Well, I don't want to be on a downer.
Yeah, man.
Let's see here. The selfies. Why do I come here when my fingers have... Nobody knows how to spell. Whatever. Nobody knows how to spell anymore.
Exactly.
We've all messed up. What'd you say?
Yeah.
I missed it. Oh well. I know. I remember you putting selfies. Something about there.
Guava said back to the peanut butter.
Okay, back to peanut butter. We're gonna end it on a good note with peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yes. So I'm gonna go have some peanut butter.
Y'all, thanks for sandwich.
Is
so good.
Stop! It makes me hungry.
So the last time I went to Walmart, they had no peanut butter.
Yeah, because they'd taken the Jif off the shelves due to E. coli breakout.
So everybody, I guess, made a run to it and bought all the Peter Pan.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
Nobody gets Smuckers anymore?
For peanut butter?
For peanut butter?
Mucker's makes all natural peanut butter.
Okay, all natural.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we're talking about peanut butter.
Yeah.
Peanut butter, like
Peanut
it's
butter
just-
ain't natural.
It's just magical. Hey, have you ever had Reese's peanut butter?
They make that?
Yeah, for like
Guava,
sandwiches.
stop it.
Jeez, gosh.
Oh.
Light snack.
Oh.
I'm leaving that up there. On that one,
There you
Guys,
go. That's good.
thanks for checking out the inaugural Rehab. And I like this. I like keeping it just light and frosty, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, have a
Peanut
good
buttery.
Monday. Very creamy. Do you like creamy or crunchy?
I like them both.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. I love you guys. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Whatever it takes, we're here for you. We aim to please. And I'm going to check out Cool Frog and Checking Convictions
That's right.
tonight. I'll probably go to sleep with... Oh, my gosh. I'll probably go to sleep with you, Checking Convictions. That was just complete. I caught
Look out,
myself.
White Rabbit. Look out.
I know. I caught myself, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I mean that innocently. I mean that in the positive. With that one, everybody, good night.